What's up, good people? Louthewritersports back with you once again. I hope everybody's staying safe out there, basically living their lives. And I want to so let's go ahead and talk about what's going on right now. So Kuzma is willing to leave the Lakers now because he wants to get behind LeBron James' shadow. Basically, he wants his own team. Salute, Jacob. Cal Kuzma wants his own team. He hate being the cause of the Lakers always losing, being the one getting the blame, where clearly a team effort when you lose the game as a team. It should not ever be an individual who loses the team. It should be a team that loses the team. I'm getting sick and tired of people always blaming individuals for a lose. Or if the superstar don't come through, they won't blame the role players for the team losing. So Cal Kuzma like, man, fuck that. I ain't doing this bullshit no more. Plus, LeBron James' system is not helping me. Well, can you really say he's not a leader, Jacob? Because he haven't had the chance to prove that he can be a leader. All he has ever been is a role player his whole career. Maybe him having his own team is going to probably help him show that he's the better player than he is. Like maybe LeBron James' system's not great for him. That's how we see him right now as a role player. Like I said, we probably see him as a role player, but if we have seen him, if he had a chance to play in his own system and lead the team, that's why Cal Kuzma don't want to live and play for that situation ever again. He don't want to play under LeBron James' thumb. He getting sick and tired of that. He getting sick and tired of hearing Lakers fans sending him death threats. He getting sick and tired of Lakers fans always blaming him every time they lose. He don't want to go for that shit. He don't want to go to that crap no more. So he wants his own. So he wants to have a chance to play on in a system that's going to benefit him, a system that's going.
Yo.
But you hear what I'm saying, Jacob, man. Like when you play under when you play under somebody's thumb like that, who gonna tell you where to go off and tell you this and that, you don't want to live for that no more. That bullshit no more. Like he been playing under. He has not ever been a leader on the Lakers. He has always been a role player. Maybe him playing on a certain playing in another system gonna probably show how great a player he can truly be.
Okay. No, all I'm saying is I have not seen, in my opinion, and it's true, he has not. Okay, we got to be fair. I'm going to be fair. So I don't even want to just get off. Let me not leave nothing out. Let me be fair and just, it's not fair that Kyle Kuzma is not getting, at least enough time. I think he should be a starter, in my opinion, just because he has he is never going to really learn a. He's never going to learn a role of leadership. I have not really seen that yet, and you know, you got to understand who's been in a bigger battle, who's been in the league longer, who has more of a leadership role on a team, and it ain't Kyle Kuzma.
Let me ask you something. LeBron is a great
He
player.
came there with 3 championships.
I'm just saying, LeBron's a great player. Probably going to go down as one of the greatest players of all time in NBA history is done. But some players come play with him. When they play with him, they play in his system. Their numbers go down. Can you admit that? Because they put up great numbers at other places where they play at, but when they come play with him, their numbers go down because you got to try to play in his system, the system that he feel comfortable in. And some players can rely on excel in the system. Some players can't excel in the system. You feel what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying, but let me ask you this question: is Kyle Kuzma a potential superstar or an all-star? Which one?
I can't answer that question yet because I have not seen him. He got played
on a different team, on another team, as you wish, or as if he was. Could he be?
I think.
Do you see it on? Do you see it now? Just be honest.
I think on another team, he may average at least 18 to 20 points. When he first came in the league, remember he's averaged 18 to 20 points a game.
Mm-hmm.
On another team, if you put him in the right situations, I think he can go back to be at least a 20 to 25 points guy a game. I wouldn't say he would be. I
don't think so.
I would not say he'd be a first team all star. Like I'll be a superstar. I would say he'd be good enough, a good enough player to be a starter.
I'm just gonna be honest with you, and I ain't saying that Kyle Kuzma can't. I just don't see it yet. I just don't see it. I mean, I'm sorry, not trying to be funny, but I like Kyle Kuzma, but I haven't seen it yet, and I hate to. I ain't finna just and maybe he may, and it happens to, and me and you can at least say it. There's a lot of players that have left the system, left a particular system, and they have actually did good. You know what I'm saying? Or they did, they done well. Or they actually played better. Under somebody else's system. That's true. That can happen. They maybe that system is not working out for him. But I just don't see it. Because if that was the case, Kyle Kuzma would be a starter, in my opinion. I just don't think he's that type of player.
Okay. Why do you think he's not a starter right now on this Lakers team? Because you got KCP, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and you're gonna probably end up having Drummond. You always got these high paid athletes playing ahead of him. Even though every time I feel like, man, if you like put Cal Kuzma at the small forward or shooting guard, he can be one of those guys who hit that basically be like a Klay Thompson. Like, I ain't saying he's gonna shoot like Klay Thompson, but be one of those guys play off the ball, get hitting mid range jumpers and 3-point shots.
I mean, yeah, because you got to look at all. I mean, you do have to look at all around game, and then Like I think Kyle Kuzma I think he's a good shooter.
Like the brother is like what 6'10", 6'8".
Something like that. Yeah.
Like he can be a guy who can rebound and shoot. Like he's a great shoot. He's a great shooter. I think he's off some of his
Uh-huh.
shooting confidence once he started playing with LeBron. Because he was
Yeah.
asked to do he was asked to do more, which he would never when he first got to the Lakers, he wasn't built like that at first. Remember, when he
Yeah.
first got to the Lakers, people were shocked the way he was playing.
Uh-huh. Yeah. I mean, like I
Like
said, I mean, I don't think he gonna be no. I don't think he gonna be no 20, 25 point player, man. When if he goes somewhere else, he might, but is he gonna be consistent? You know what I'm saying? Can he be a consistent scorer? You know what I'm saying? Can he create? Can he be? Can he create a shot? You know, uh, there's just a lot. Cause when you talk about a leadership, you got to do a lot. You got to be a great passer. You got to be more than as a matter of fact, you have to set a standard, a very high standard for to become a leader. To become a leader, you got to go the extra mile. That's a big responsibility in becoming a leader.
I'm not
LeBron put the
saying
team,
I'm
huh?
not saying he's gonna be a leader. I'm just saying you put him in another situation where he don't have to play under somebody's thumb. Maybe he can have still have a better season than he is because you're a guy playing with LeBron. You keep on getting all the blame. People keep on sending you one to say, don't give him a ring, burn his jersey. He's a bum. You constantly hearing that crap. What the hell you supposed to do?
Hmm.
I think that's why he wants to leave now.
I mean, and like I said, he may just flourish, somewhere else. I mean, but I'm just going to be honest with you. Wherever he go, if he decide to leave, I wish nothing but Kyle Kuzma the best. You know what I'm saying? He's got talent, but hey, once you leave, okay, do your thing. You know what I'm saying? Do your thing, and now we're finna see how great of a player you really are. Finna find out. Go find out the truth. As Bill Parcells would say, uh, it's like throwing a cub among wolves. You know what I mean?
What you got on this, Daryl?
Hey, what's up, everybody?
Hey, what's up, Daryl?
It's Darius. That's cool though.
Darius.
Yeah.
Hey, what's
Um,
up, man?
do you think Kuzma? I only seen him in like a second or third really a third option on the team. I don't see him as a number one option on the squad though.
I think what I think is if he end up going to another team who already got superstar, he's gonna be a great second option on the team. Let's say he went to a
Where at?
team. Let's say he went to Chicago,
Uh
where basically they probably trade him for what's your boy's name?
Levine.
Yeah, that Levine. Basically, the star of Chicago will be the center, and you still have Willis, who basically it seems like if he keep on playing the way he's gonna be playing, he's gonna be the superstar of that team. And you put Kuzma on that team, where Billy Donovan said, you know, all you gotta do is be a scorer. He probably be a great in that system right there. And plus, you got if he went to Washington and play with Westbrook, then he probably take Bradley Beal role. Then you got Portland, where you have Dame Lillard. He probably play a CJ McCollum role. I think he'd be a second great option, but right now he got to be third and fourth option because you got LeBron James and Anthony Davis.
So what's the best team?
Hey, you know I'm a Bulls fan. I take him on my Bulls.
Right.
And
Like I
plus,
said, man.
You say he can go Charlotte, and you know your boy gonna probably get him involved in the offense.
Right.
I don't see really him and PJ Washington pretty much do the same thing. You know, that's a tick for tack trade. I wouldn't trade PJ.
But if he went to Charlotte with Kyle Kuzma be playing BJ Washington's position though.
It'd be Washington or Gordon Hayward, one of those two positions. They're pretty. He's more like a small forward, right? I know he can play 3 and the 4, but
basically I think PJ Washington be playing the 4 and Kuzma be playing the 3.
Yeah.
Salute 300. Salute Red Pill. Salute Phil. Salute Kevin.
Man, I don't know. Like I said,
like,
do you think
y'all don't think LeBron James' system is really complicated? Because if you play his system and you can't shoot or you have problems in it, you're gonna get the blame for that.
I mean, ain't you supposed to be training?
Hey, he hit the open man. If you don't knock down a shot, that's on you.
Yeah.
Like this is like you remember when Kyle Kuzma first came in the league, his first his first 3 years, like he was the most wanted guy because he could knock down that open 3-point jumper. And he was grabbing rebounds.
Yeah, he was scoring. He was a big surprise when he came into the league.
And you telling me that player can't come back on a different team? Because remember before he signed the $85 million contract, teams wanted to sign him to a deal. He passed up on $100 million deal to go back to the Lakers after they won that championship. And plus, team was asking like, well, they wanted to trade for Kuzma, but the Lakers kept telling them no, and LeBron James said no, we need him.
Yeah, they wanted him to come off the bench. They figured he would be like a 6 man off the bench for him, give him that scoring. But like, was it Jacob?
Yeah,
like you said earlier, he wasn't consistent during that time frame neither.
How well of a scorer do you think Kyle Kuzma is, Darius?
He can score. He can play back to the basket. He has a decent mid-range game, but it seems like his play has digressed since LeBron has been there, because LeBron is ball dominant and the ball don't move as much. But I'll say he's a good scorer, but like I said, he's inconsistent though.
Like I said, hey, I mean, sky's the limit. But like I said, you're gonna find out what type of player Kyle Kuzma is when you start. We're gonna see we're gonna see. You're gonna look at what he averaging. I mean, cause like I said, hitting wide open shots is, to me, it's good. I think you're just more of a clutch player when you hitting wide open shots, my opinion.
Mm-hmm. And there's a lot more pressure when you're the man on another squad. So can he hold up to that pressure if you become that number 1 player? Yeah.
Hey, yo, what's up, Lou? Hey, salute Jacob Jennings. What's good, man?
Red Pill, man. You finally hit up Genie, man?
Nah, man. I mean, like she looked good though, but
Keep trying, man. She might
nah,
accidentally send you a message back
nah.
accidentally.
Hey Jacob, I just like I mean like for me, so I just I just like hopped on Tinder and stuff, and I went to the 40s like section and stuff. So yeah,
You
I like
raised
all
your
the
bar
women,
though.
man. Yeah, they I don't know, man. They they treat me with a lot of just respect and stuff. So I mean, yeah, but I respect that. I mean,
All
like,
right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Okay, Red Pill. Okay, Red Pill. You're a diehard Lakers fan. What do you think?
yes, sir. Yes, sir. So like just regarding the Kuzma situation and stuff, I feel like Kuzma's not a great fit. Like I mean, with the Lakers team, um, I feel like Kuzma is like those type of guys and stuff that are gonna like um um that are gonna like fit on like those just rebuilding teams in the league, like the OKC Thunder, the Chicago Bulls, the like Orlando, like the Magic, the Detroit Pistons, and etc. I mean, Kuzma's just main job is that I mean the guy's a gunner, man. I mean, he puts up at least like 10 to 15 shots a game and stuff, and yeah, I mean, Kuzma's a great player and stuff. It's just like especially like with the ball dominance of just LeBron and stuff. I feel like he can't really display his just assets on the court and his skill sets. So. But yeah, I mean, like, with Kuzma and stuff, I mean, it's just like, man, bro, I mean, I guess, I, I mean, like, like this year and stuff has been tough for, like, just everybody and stuff on the Lakers, just organization. I mean, Kuzma was, like, doing shit in the playoffs. I mean, like, holy crap, that dude was, like, straight garbage. I guess, like, I mean, I don't know what's going on like with him and stuff, but it seems like he's like just mentally checked out and stuff, and he doesn't want to be a Laker anymore. That's that's how I see it right now. So yeah,
I don't think Lakers fans want him to be a Laker anymore, though. I think Lakers fans are done with Kuzma, even though he did help y'all bring a championship to y'all organization.
yeah.
He been dedicated for y'all for years. Y'all treat him like he's crap. Like,
Yeah. I mean, it's just like I mean, like with the Lakers, just organization and the fan base and stuff. Like we strive to be the best, but I gotta say this: our fan base and stuff is very toxic and also critical of our players and stuff and their performances and stuff. So yeah, I know what you're saying by that, but
those are not real Lakers fans. Those are Jay Reed fans.
J. Reed fans. Okay, I'm not.
J Reed.
J. Reed is still like a LeBron, right? Is that?
Yeah, that's
Is
what
that?
he's talking about,
Oh,
LeBron.
really? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, but I mean,
Like
like just
Jacob, say
Yeah.
they want to trade Cal Kuzma to the Dallas Mavericks. How would you feel about that?
I mean,
Uh,
like he'll look
uh,
good in Dallas, actually. I'm not gonna lie. The guy's a gunner and stuff, so he could like.
Because
Oh,
I feel if you play in Jason Kidd's system, he's going to sell because Jason Kidd knows how to treat those type of players. Kuzma is.
oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I think
definitely.
he'll fit. I think he'll do good.
Yeah,
I think
everything's
he'll do
big in
good.
Texas down there,
I
so I
trust him.
mean,
I trust him.
yeah.
Like I would take a guy who can put up 20 to 25 points a game. I would take that type of guy on my team.
I
Really,
just
wow.
don't. I don't know if he's gonna be consistent with that though. That's what I'm saying.
He's not consistent, Jacob. I mean, like, okay, so for example, his stuff, he had a couple games this year where he dropped like, you know, 25 plus, but then oh my god, the very next game the guy drops fucking 2 points. So Kuzma's not that consistent, but I feel like in like a Maverick system he would do well. Just because I mean like there's like more of a free flowing stuff, and with Jason Kidd, just offense, I feel like he's gonna get you know Luca, like I mean like a more like just calm. That's how I see it though.
But that's yet to be seen because Luka's just like LeBron in so many ways, ball dominant. So
Yeah,
yeah, how
but
will he
But
take
my
it?
understanding was they're gonna try to get Luca to be playing off the ball more this year.
yeah. Well, I mean, this is how I see it. But if Luca wants to play like off the ball and stuff, he probably has to drop some weight and like just work on his conditioning and stuff. And I feel like if Luca can just have a off ball like
The
you like
problem, the problem, the problem with Luca is right now, he don't know how to manage the game during the playoffs. He shoots his load all up in
yeah
the third quarter, but when the fourth quarter comes around, he
yeah
don't he be so tired and he don't know what to do.
yeah.
Yep,
I mean
I
yeah.
agree, Lou.
Yeah, but I mean, like regarding Porzingis stuff on the Mavs and stuff, I'm hoping Jason Kidd can like just expand his skill set and stuff. With
Yeah,
Porzingis.
I'm hearing that Jason Kidd is trying to get Damon Sotomayor on his coaching staff.
Bring
Oh,
him.
okay,
We
okay,
need
cool.
him. We need all the veteran shit we can get.
Shit.
Hey, if you had Mighty Mouse on that coaching staff to help Luca out, boy, telling you.
Who is that?
Damon Stoudemire.
Oh, I
Yeah,
forgot. I even forgot it. I just
they,
call him Damon Stoudemire.
yeah, they call him Mighty Mouse.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
remember from Arizona.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. The Mavericks have a lot of
Yeah,
potential and stuff.
he was
Yeah,
Damon Sotomayor been the head coach of Pacific for the last couple of years.
Okay, nice.
yeah, but yeah, I mean, the Mavericks have a lot of potential and stuff. It's just like they need to like just implement like a system, and they just like just can't rely on Luca the whole game and stuff because eventually like you're gonna get tired. With great players and stuff. They know how to play in like like spurts of the game. So that's the thing Luca has to work on. I mean, you gotta like just conserve your energy and stuff. So yeah,
So, do you think Kuzma fit with Cleveland? I heard Cleveland was trying to move
Jared Allen
Sexton.
or
No, they don't want.
Sexton.
Yeah, they're trying
Okay.
to move Sexton.
Does he fit with the Lakers? I mean, so I mean, like how I see and stuff is that him and Schroeder have like a similar like skill set and stuff. I mean, like they're like just both scoring guards and stuff. I mean, I
No,
don't see.
I think LeBron wants to be the main ball handler in this year.
Yeah,
So he's gonna try to probably get rid of Schroeder, and he ain't gonna probably bring another guard up in there.
yeah. In my opinion, I feel like a underrated pickups that can just help the Lakers are like a guy like TJ McConnell. He would like actually just fit well like um a, LeBron and stuff actually because the guy's like another version of Alex Caruso. I mean like hey, I want on those two white boys on the fucking hustle and like just pass and I mean shit, bro. I mean hey, I might as well like have that backcourt and stuff, dog. I mean like the fucking hustle, like just old school backcourt and stuff. So I would love to see it. I mean but yeah, I mean the Lakers, man, like like we're in a tough scenario. Just because we're hard cap, but I mean I'm hoping, like just Rob Pelinka can, just make some moves, but it's not gonna be possible, man. That's a sad thing.
Lou, do you think LeBron can make adjustments as far as playing off the ball more? I mean, he's 30. I mean, what 30 going on 37 or something like that.
He's about to be in his 19th year. He's
Yeah,
about to be for his
Man,
19th year, and he had not ever in his career play off the ball like that. He ain't gonna do it. If he
I
ain't
mean,
doing it now, he ain't gonna never do it.
he should. It'll save a lot of energy for him going down the stretch as well. Like you said, I don't think he'll do it, but
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
people been trying to tell him that for years, but he think he know better.
Oh my God.
but TJ McConnell will help that team like being like the second guard lead the second unit off the bench. But
Yeah, for real though.
I believe he can help the team out, but it's up to. But you know how LeBron get.
well,
But the problem is with TJ McConnell, it's he can't really shoot like threes and stuff. I mean that's the problem right there. But I mean, I do like his hustle, his defense, and his pit bull just mentality.
The
So
thing Lakers are trying to do next year is they want to build a team that would knock down shooters. That's the main focus. They want to be a better offense team than they are the defense team next year.
oh man,
so they
come
need
on,
a true 3-and-D wing man.
Jeremy Grant.
That's why he's trying to get another superstar on the team next year.
Jeremy Grant. He's gonna help the Lakers, but the problem is with Detroit and stuff. I don't.
They can't afford Jeremy Grant.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's the problem right there.
But I mean,
That's why they're trying to get somebody like Westbrook, DeRozan, or
Westbrook?
Bradley
Hell no,
Beal.
I don't want Westbrook.
DeRozan will
Hell
help him.
no.
DeRozan will help him.
DeRozan's got that mid-range jumper. That's just just like
I know he's a free agent.
money.
You think they can set up a sign and trade with San Antonio?
They've been talking about Westbrook going to the Lakers.
That would not work.
That's not a good move right there, man. It's just like what I mean. Westbrook's the guy's a beast. I mean, the guy gives his just effort. Just every night and stuff. The problem is it's just like we're like in the modern day, just NBA, man. I mean, like you have to you have to shoot in this league, and Westbrook would. Oh yeah, go ahead.
To me, at this point in his career, LeBron should be one of those guys who will live in the post and live in the post. Like he got better at the post player. He got that fadeaway jumper now, and he can probably back his man down the post. I'm telling you, he's gonna get a lot of buckets if you play in the post now instead of trying to be like Mr. Do Everything, because you're not 25, you ain't 26 no more. You about to be 37 this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, hey, LeBron could get a sky hook and shit, dog. Hey, I mean, like you might as well get like a running hook or something like that. Like a go-to move. I mean,
He don't got no go-to move though.
Yeah, he never had a go-to move.
Yeah,
His go-to move was just going straight downhill to the basket.
Yeah,
That's his
yeah,
move.
man. Yeah, man. But I mean, like, yeah, I mean the Lakers. I mean, like for next like season and stuff. I mean, like, I feel like their main priorities and stuff is to stay healthy and to like also and just try to sign and trade Schroeder and stuff, because I feel like
Yeah, next year they got that new rule where you can't make those get those little foul calls where you try to make a foul happen.
Mm-hmm.
They change that whole rule next year, so you don't see who's really good and who's really not good.
Chris Paul tried that last night, and
I saw that versus Pat Bev, right?
yeah, he flopped on it, and he could have hurt himself big time.
So all that flopping they've been doing all these past couple of years, they ain't gonna be able to do that no more.
Man, come on, dog. I hate flopping, man, bro. Like, come on. I hate flopping, bro. Shit's annoying.
So you gonna find out how good Luka and James Harden really are.
Yeah, James Harden. Yeah, Trae Young.
Trae Young's low key nice, man. And
he does a lot of flopping too off of those shots.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, man, that dude Trae Young's annoying as shit, but I mean, hey, that dude's nice, man. I mean, like that floater shot's money, man. Like just coming down the lane, like that
Hmm.
runner.
Yeah, he's got that.
He's got the bad with
I
that
tell you
floater.
what Trey Young doing wrong right now in these last 2 games. He's been trying to do that little floater and all that. He don't got too much in his bag right now. He needs to develop some other stuff to try to get in his bag and try to get his offense off. Right
Yes,
now,
sir.
the Bucks are doing a great job taking away some of his stuff. He's been getting points on.
Yeah. Hey man, like just regarding that Bucks versus Hawks series, I feel like for the Bucks just win that series, I feel like they have to just limit Trae Young's playmaking and stuff because
No, the
Trae
Bucks. I think the Bucks gonna win these last. I think the Bucks gonna
yeah
win these last 2 games and go to the finals.
yeah definitely should I like fucking Trae Young and stuff? It's just like I can't really understand him and just kind of like just
I
just
cannot say right now that Trey Young is better than Stephen Curry right now. I
no no
cannot.
no no he's not no he's not man he's not man. Yeah, but I mean, regarding that Bucks versus just Hawks series, I feel like the Bucks have the momentum and stuff in the series, so they're probably gonna just win the next 2 games and stuff. In my opinion, like how I see and stuff, and um and yeah, I mean, they have to just limit Trey Young's facilitating and stuff because that his facilitating it's a pretty deadly, man. I mean, like that lot to just Capella and those just other shooters. I
If
mean,
Atlanta, if Atlanta want to win tonight, he gonna have to be a guy who facilitate and get his teammates ready to shoot the ball. Basically, got to feed the teammates if he want to win tonight. He don't got to do it by himself. He needs to just wait till the fourth quarter. If the game close, then
yes,
try
sir.
to do it by himself.
Yeah.
And John Collins got to stay in foul trouble too. He was in foul trouble last game.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. And then from how I see and stuff, it's probably gonna be the Bucks and the Suns in the finals. I mean, just from how I see and stuff. I mean, Paul George actually showed up and stuff, last night, so which really surprised me. The Clippers have the momentum now, but I mean, I still got this, I still got the Suns, just winning stuff and probably like 6 or 7. I mean, I've been saying that, just for a long time because I feel like, with Ty Lue and stuff, he makes, just great adjustments on game to game basis and stuff.
Kyrie ain't making no great damn adjustment. He's looking.
Nah, he did just last night and stuff. Like he went
He
small
ain't
ball and
making no
stuff.
great adjustment. They won in spite of him. He's the one who keep digging them out deep hole because he refused to do some. He refused to do certain stuff in the game. He comes in like he's the smartest guy in the room when he's really not.
Yeah. They finally played DeMarcus Cousins though, so that was a very just interesting factor right there.
If
I
he
mean,
plays 25 minutes, they gonna win the game permanently. Because Cousins gonna go in there and dominate.
Do you
You
think
tell
he
me a man.
you think he can
You
give him
tell me a
25
man.
again? No.
You tell me a man who played 11 minutes last night, put up 15 points and 9 rebounds, can't go in there and put up 30. Come on, bro.
hey, that's pretty good right there, shit, bro. I didn't watch the game last night because I was just working stuff. But from what you're saying, stuff, it sounds like Cousins did a great job and stuff. But how about on the defensive end and stuff? How did
He played great.
Cousins doing stuff?
They didn't put him in Phoenix messed up by not putting him in those pick and rolls though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely, my man. I mean, yeah. Shout.
You can't keep playing small ball against Phoenix
No.
because Monty Williams gonna make that adjustment. He gonna end up feeding DeAndre Ayton in that next game. You play small ball like that.
Yeah,
he's
definitely.
gonna feed him. Yeah, he's gonna feed him.
Yeah, definitely, man.
But they tried. He got a couple of fouls on in the paint, but
yeah, for sure.
He's they can't guard him on. Nobody for the Clippers really can guard him, but they got fouls to give, and they don't use them like they should.
It was Zubac playing like last night.
He's out for the series with knee injury.
Oh shit, man, that's fucking knee. Man, those just knee injuries fuck you up, man. Shit, you got like all that like weight on you and stuff. Yeah, you got all that just weight on you and stuff, and it really like
Kawhi may play tomorrow. Well, I heard Kawhi may play tomorrow. He's the game time.
Shit, if I was I mean, I don't know, like what Kawhi is doing. I feel like he should be on the bench and stuff to support his teammates. But I guess the guys in the box seats and stuff. I'm not really sure about that. I was a bit confused. I don't know.
Zubac was on the bench yesterday.
Yeah. I mean, like that shows. I mean, like
Serge Ibaka is on the bench too. So
damn. Well, I mean, Zubac's professional and stuff, and I feel like with Kawhi and stuff, it's just like I don't know. I don't know about just Kawhi and stuff. I'm not sure just what he's doing and stuff. I mean, who the hell sits in the the box seats and stuff and just watches their team. I understand. I mean, like you're like a introvert and stuff. I mean, like like I feel and stuff because in those big situations and stuff like I mean you feel fucking just nervous as shit, so I could totally relate to him. But the problem is at the end of the day and stuff, man, you're part of the team and you're getting paid, so I mean you might as well just support your team, right? I mean it's just a moral support, right?
He's the one put that team together.
Yeah, that's true.
I think they're playing better with Paul George being the lead guard, the lead player, period.
Oh, the first option, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, first option. Yeah, I mean, Kawhi's in my top 5, so I mean, he's probably just one of the favorite players I like just watching and stuff. I mean, damn. I mean, I fuck with Kawhi and stuff because the guy's a silent assassin and stuff. But I feel like if Kawhi
hold on. Phil, I cook everybody. I just don't be cooking LeBron. I cook every single body. No, everybody can get to smoke. I get on Kevin Durant. I get on Kawhi. I get on everybody, not just LeBron. Yeah, we got on Kawhi for not wanting to sit on the bench with his teammates like he supposed to. He being a diva right now.
So Lou, have you ever liked LeBron as a player?
Yeah, I got a whole lot of respect for LeBron.
I'm saying because I know some people
I think LeBron gonna go down all time on great. I think LeBron gonna finish his career top number 1 in scoring, top 5 in assists, and I think top 10 in rebounds.
Yeah,
I think when it's all said and done, when you look 20 years you look in the NBA in next 10 to 20 years, and when LeBron retires, he's gonna probably end up being one of the top 3 players ever in NBA history.
Yeah, I think he'd be more appreciated once he's done playing. I don't think a lot of people appreciate his style of play.
That's why I keep on saying this all the time. I'm not going to speak on another man's career to after his playing days are done.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely right there.
Because you got people now. It's more a lot of individuals, fans rather, they follow a player instead of a team. They like players instead of a team. So if LeBron moves to Denver, they'll go for Denver. If he moves to Cleveland, they go back to Cleveland. If KD moves somewhere, they follow KD.
Yeah,
I'm also like this too. There's no true GOAT ever in the NBA. Yeah, it says Jordan and LeBron, but it's gonna be other guys who come behind them in years and surpass them in numbers and all that.
Yeah, it's all opinions, because if you want to look at it, you can say Bill Russell. If you want to just put up GOAT status, you're gonna look at Bill Russell with 11 rings.
Yeah, I look at it also like this. at that time, how great was that team with the player? How great was the team? Because it's about NBA still about team ball. It shouldn't be about individuals.
Yeah.
Did that guy help that team win championships? That's why I love Michael Jordan, because he helped my team win championships.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't like the Bulls, but I like Jordan because I'm a Tar Heel fan. So
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get you, man. Regarding the player movements and stuff from team to team stuff, I feel like the younger generation stuff, I feel like they're like adapted to that, just mindset and stuff, like just for example, if Jimmy Butler, just goes to the Clippers, they're gonna go support him and stuff. Yeah. I know what you're saying by that. Like a lot of just younger dudes and stuff, like they're gonna just move, where the pack goes, right? If you know what I'm saying,
Mhm.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. But like for me and stuff, the like NBA's, evolving and stuff, man. I feel like man, there's a lot of good young talent, just coming up and stuff, and I don't know who's gonna be the face of the league and stuff in the future, but it's probably like gonna be. I don't know who's gonna be the face of the league in the future, but how I see it is it's probably gonna be Giannis or shit. I don't know, man. That's a good question to ask anybody.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be Giannis or
Giannis has at least another good 10 to 11 years. 10 years.
yeah,
I'll say a good about 5 or 6, and then he'll start going downhill. But
That's what I'm
yeah,
saying.
yeah.
Giannis can go out here and end up winning like 5-6 rings. Then what we
Mhm.
gonna say then? Giannis
Yeah.
is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Giannis is the best player ever in the history of the NBA. That's what I'm saying. It's always gonna be different every 10 to 20 years.
yeah, man. Yeah, like regarding
Lou,
Giannis and
Lou,
stuff. Yeah. Okay,
Lou.
go ahead.
Oh, excuse
No
me, Lou.
worries. No worries.
Lou.
What's up?
Phil, he said if it wasn't for Scotty, Jordan wouldn't have those rings. That's what he's saying, basically.
Here we go. Like
Scotty never was a 20-point scorer. He never averaged 20 points in his career scoring.
he was never a great shooter.
He was a defender.
You telling me Jordan could not win? Like if you seen how great Jordan was with Rodman when Scotty was out half the season in '98,
Yeah.
and they were still winning games.
Yeah.
Jordan, like when they wanted to pay trade Pippen, Jordan said no, we need him right now.
Yeah. Well,
Now Pippen coming out here saying Phil Jackson is a racist. So I'm like, what? Come on, bro.
oh
Then
my
He's
God.
selling books. He's trying to sell books.
he's mad over one play that happened 30 plus years ago. 30 plus years in the playoffs. If
That's
you would
because,
have
but that's because he wasn't a great shooter. That's why they didn't dial that player for him.
and
Yeah.
Horace Grant, his teammates saying, man, don't do that, man. We need you on the court. You said, no, I'm good, man. Like
Yeah. Hey,
his,
regarding yeah.
his
All right,
teammates were not happy about the decision he made not to. He said he'd do it all over again. I'm like,
yeah, man. Hey, regarding just Rodman stuff, it's just like especially with those the Chicago Bulls days and stuff, man. Like he fit. Hey, hey, that dude was a rebounding machine, and 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 like damn, that dude's fucking defense was crazy, man. Rodman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the highlight tapes and stuff. Like I used to just watch him and stuff because yeah,
I
I
say
used to.
I
Huh?
say this though. Scotty had 2 chances to lead the Bulls to championships
Yeah, for
while
sure.
Jordan was gone. And he
Oh yeah,
didn't get it done.
yeah. Well,
Do
that's
y'all
true.
think he top 50? They hadn't even won the top 50 players at one point in time.
Scottie Pippen's top 50.
Yeah, they hadn't won the top 50 players all the time.
Yeah, he's top 50. He's probably like a top 5.
this is what I'm saying. He's saying Jordan was selfish for retiring and going to play baseball. You saying you were the leader of the Bulls. If you were that great, how come you did not lead the Bulls to a championship game in '94? Yeah, you were 10 for the MVP, but you still can go to the Eastern Conference Finals in '94. I know that. Yep, I still agree that was a bad call that the referee put on y'all in that next series. But
Yeah, that was terrible. That was terrible.
But didn't you say? But didn't you say when Jordan was gone, they kind of made you into a better player? Now you saying that didn't make you into a better player?
Yeah. Damn.
So
Like
what
if
do you?
you have a problem with somebody, talk to them in person. Don't go out in the media and do the crap you doing right now.
I always
Yeah.
thought he was more pissed because Jordan never gave him a job with the Hornets, a front office job with the Hornets. Because you notice Jordan, he hired a lot of guys he played with, either on the coaching
Yeah,
staff
well,
or
like North
in the
Carolina
front
guy.
office. Yeah, but he had Patrick Ewing on the staff, Rod Higgins in the front office at one point in time.
You talking about the time he running the Washington Wizards?
Yeah, but I'm talking about when he was in, like the owner of he's the owner of the Hornets right now, and Scotty's never been a part of nothing.
I think I'm moving on.
Maybe they're not even that close. You know, that might not even be that good of friends. They were just teammates.
Yeah.
But do you how do y'all rank him as a small forward though?
Wait, Scottie Pippen?
Yeah, a small forward.
Oh shit. Top 10. Top 10. I mean, like if we can name like just small forwards right now on top of our heads. I mean like there could be just Larry Bird, LeBron, Dominique, just Wilkins.
Mm-hmm.
Other guys on the small forward list for top 10 could be like I don't know who's a top 10 small forward like of like all time and stuff. I'm trying to just like just list names.
You could say Pippen is like the grandfather of the point forward.
Yeah.
Because he was the first person to be
bring
a
the
point
ball up.
forward.
Yeah, he brought the ball up. But see,
Like,
because in the triangle, like you're true, because in the triangle they didn't really need a true point guard, and he directed the offense pretty much.
like Jordan, he would be able to do the same thing Pippen would have done because he had before. But at the time, who was really gonna be the guy on the bull putting up points like that?
Oh yeah, it was Michael. It was Michael.
Like you wasn't complaining when y'all win no championships, but now you complaining now? Man, get the fuck out of here.
Is that like that one dude Bernard
King?
Bernard King like a top 10 small forward? In your opinion, Bernard King?
Injuries hurt him a lot.
Yeah.
But
Kevin Durant's up there for sure.
Yeah. He was a Bernard King was a great scorer though.
Yeah,
that's a lot of injuries. A lot of injuries. Yeah.
Yeah. Man, like there's so many small forwards I can't just name on top of my head, man. It's just like shit. I don't even know any other small forwards right now. I mean, like in the past and present. I mean, shit. Yeah, I don't know, man. There's a lot of small forwards, man. I just can't name on top of my head. Yeah. Who y'all got you on just winning the Bucks for the Bucks games tonight and stuff, versus the Hawks?
I got the Bucks.
Yeah, I got the Bucks, man. I'm sorry, bro, but Bogdanovich hasn't showed up at all. I don't know what happened to Bogdanovich, man. That dude's cold, but something happened to him. he hasn't been showing up at all.
Oh, he's got a knee injury. He's playing though, but he has a knee injury.
Hey, shout out him for playing. I mean, like, hey, that boy, Gallinari is like really like underrated and stuff, man. That dude's underrated as shit, bro.
Yeah,
I was surprised that he could play defense and
Trey
stuff,
Young
man.
is out for tonight.
Huh?
I think Trey Young may not play tonight.
yeah. I saw that he had he was questionable.
No, I think he's playing. Trae Young's gonna play.
I just saw Adrian Rosal-House talking about he's gonna rehab but get ready for Game 5.
Yo, fucking Trae Young, dog. The ref, man. What the hell was the ref doing?
He's got a bone bruise, so that's a big injury on your foot. Yeah, I see it right now. Yahoo Sports saying he's reportedly out for Game 4 with a bone bruise.
Well, the Bucks better win by 20 tonight then.
Yes, it's theirs. I mean,
if they're protecting now, you better.
Yeah. But Chris Middleton, seems like every time they start a series, the first 2 games, he doesn't come through. But during the third, fourth, fifth game, he starts cooking. But he's got to step up big tonight. They should beat him if Trae Young is out.
I know somebody got to be lying about that. I know going probably being ticket.
So Drew Holiday should have a field day. Lemon Pepper Lou should have a big game.
Two Raw says the option for greatest incident of a fake injury goes to Trae Young. Hey, I said last night, if Trae Young go around saying he's injured and they end up losing the series, he gonna blame like, well, Trae Young was injured, that's why they lost the series. He don't want to take the blame.
Right.
That's the shit I'm getting sick and tired of this new era. They want to fake some type of injury because they don't want to take the blame for the team losing. That's why they want to blame the role players, not the superstar. When you lose as a team, when you play as a team, you lose as a team.
Yeah, you win and lose as a team.
Individual.
Yeah. I mean, the superstar gets the praise on anything when they win, and they get a lot of blame when they lose. But I was always taught as a team game, period. But the way the media has it driven now is that superstar is carrying that team. So you think John Collins and Kevin Huerter, they got to carry the load tonight?
What was that?
I said John Collins, Kevin Huerter, they got to step up tonight.
Yeah, they got no chance to do that.
Yeah, but they got to lead. They got to be the ones leading on the court. Next man up. That's what it's got to be.
Oh, thanks, Phil. I really appreciate that, bro.
Do you think Collins is going to leave Atlanta? That's been a rumor for the last year though, and they were shopping him as well.
I think they're gonna rate. I think Collins gonna weigh his option. I think his agent's gonna weigh the option because I think he wants to have a chance to lead his own team too.
Yeah.
Because you know how these young guys is. They care more about their dollars and advertising than they do about the game now.
Can he be the number one option on this? You know, that's the key. Everybody's
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
You got the draft coming up, and you got free agency coming up. How you gonna probably be the number one option on the team where you got when the rookie gonna probably be the number one option, and you got these free agents moving around.
Mm-hmm.
That means you have to go to a small market to probably be the number one option. You can't go to a big market for that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. I live in the Charlotte area, and Charlotte they had been looking at Collins, but Atlanta wasn't going to trade him.
And right now, if you go to Charlotte, who you think gonna be number one option on that team? LaMelo Ball.
Yeah, it's LaMelo, then Terry Rozier. So
I'm hearing right now those three guards, Rozier, LaMelo, and Bridges.
Yeah, Miles Bridges.
Ain't gonna be long for one of those guys one day on the team to lead.
Well, LaMelo has the keys to Charlotte pretty much. I just hope he doesn't move. You know, when his contract's up. You know how those guys, they want to play in bigger markets. The media want them in bigger markets. I hope that doesn't happen.
I can see. I think the guy who I can see leaving is Terry Rozier.
Yeah.
I remember they had talked about him going to the Clippers.
Yeah, they did.
And that this because that didn't happen. That may still happen.
Yeah. I saw some crazy rumors. You know, I read it. They was talking about a scenario trading Gordon Hayward and Rozier. I think PJ Washington to Utah for Rudy Gobert. I'm like, nah, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do that.
Oh, hell no.
I wouldn't do that.
I'm like, y'all still have a chance. I think y'all, if Montreal Charles opt out, y'all can still land him.
Yeah, he was coming to Charlotte. He was coming to Charlotte last year.
But Clutch Sport convinced him to sign that little small contract because Charlotte was going to give him $100 million to come there.
Mm-hmm.
And plus Harold can come there, he can average like 20 points a game.
Yep.
And double-digit rebounds. I'm like, come on, bro. You went to the Lakers instead of going to Charlotte. I understand they're not a championship team, but that would have really helped y'all.
Yeah, and he was on the verge of becoming well, he would average 20 points there with LaMelo Ball as the point guard.
He probably would average more than just 20 because LaMelo Ball is a pass first guy.
Yeah, he would have got the ball to him.
Imagine him and LaMelo playing in that pick and roll.
Yep. Yeah, because LaMelo played with Bismack. He had terrible hands. They had him out there. Zeller was inconsistent this past year.
That's the problem. That's the problem Charlotte got right now. They don't got no big guy who can put up buckets. I thought that guy from Duke was gonna be that cat.
I think they're gonna they was trying to,
because they drafted that kid from Duke.
Yeah, Vernon Carey Jr.
I thought he gonna be one of those shot blockers, DeAndre Jordan type of guy when he was in his prime.
Yeah, I know a lot of people forgetting about him. I think he got a lot of promise because when they did play him, a couple of games they played him in, he made plays.
Because I remember seeing him at Duke, and when he got going, he was unstoppable.
Yeah. And they gave him a high. He got a guaranteed rookie contract, and it was the highest paid for a second rounder ever. So they see some promise in him. But I guess really, he was basically about 18 years old, 19 years old. He lost a lot of weight before the draft too.
Really, if you have him work with a big man coach that can teach him post moves and mid range jumper, he'd be all right.
Yeah, I agree with you on that. But a lot of these players, I don't blame them for coming out early, but some of them are not ready for the because you don't have time to practice, and it was a shorter season. So
I'm telling you right now, I don't know you out in college basketball.
yeah, I'm a Tar Heel fan.
You seen Louisville, right?
Tar Heel.
You talking about you ever seen the damn Louisville play each other?
Yeah, I have.
What do you think about CM Williamson? He played for Louisville.
I've seen him play. I didn't watch him that much this year. What year is he?
He gonna be a junior this year.
Okay, now I only see when they play North Carolina, and I really don't.
He's a 6'8" small. He's a 6'7" small forward. Great mid range game, and he can rebound the ball. He's a great rebounder. The only problem he cannot knock down 3-point shot to save his life.
Mm.
When it comes to mid range and rebounding, all day long and free throw shooting.
Yeah, the only thing I know about Louisville is Curtis Withers, the guy who played with the UNCC. His son plays for Louisville.
Jalen Withers.
Yeah.
He's good. He's good too. I'm telling you, Louisville gonna be a dangerous team this year.
I know they recruit a lot in the Carolinas. They recruit in the Carolinas a lot. You think they got a chance to contend in the ACC this year?
I believe so. We got a whole lot of transfers who are not down shooters. We got that kid. We got that kid from Florida. We got that kid from we got not down shooters at the guard position because a whole lot of guys left because they wouldn't fit in the system. But they got a whole lot of transfers who are shooters.
So I take it you're not a Kentucky fan.
Man, hell no.
I feel you.
I ain't gonna be a fan of a racist university.
I feel you. Yeah.
I keep telling people if you do your research on the history of that program, you would not want to go there.
Adolph Rupp. Yeah.
Adolph Rupp and what he actually did to the first black player who went there, how he set him up to take a rape he didn't do.
Oh, he set him up for I got to read on that, man.
Yeah, the first black player who went there, he was great. He was gonna leave to go pro, but Adolph Rupp told him, if you leave, you're gonna fail. And next thing you know, some white girl saying he raped her. And he had to spend like the next 20 years in prison for something he didn't do.
Hey, when Scott Padgett took over the interim head coach for that stretch, you think they made the right decision by firing him?
They had no choice, man, because he kept on getting in trouble. He kept on getting Louisville in situations like he got that Curry Cypher, that girl blackmailed him, tried to blackmail him because he cheated on his wife. Then you got this little crackhead talking about they had prostitutes on the dorm rooms and in the players' locker room.
Because he was under Patino, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he was part of that, all that shady stuff going on, basically.
No, he wasn't a part of that.
You don't think so?
No, Patton wasn't a part of that. It was Keep Legree. What happened was Legree had a relationship with the crackhead, and Legree broke it off, and she got all mad talking about, "Oh, I'm gonna set y'all up," because she probably blackmailed the university to get some money.
Is that the one she said they was getting prostitutes or something like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah. Yeah.
It's always something with the University of Louisville, man. Always some female trying to blackmail the university to try to get some money.
They treat Kentucky like king around there in the state of Kentucky, the University of Kentucky.
Yeah, even though they get away with a whole lot of legal stuff, because the NCAA headquarters is close to the University of Kentucky campus.
Okay.
So they don't like when Louisville won the championship in 2013 UK, Kentucky didn't like it at all. So they ever since that they've been trying to make sure that Louisville don't get up to another level ever again.
So didn't they strip that title away from them, didn't
Yeah.
they? How can you take something away from somebody? You can't that they produced on the court. I never understood that.
Yeah, the player of the year who in that championship sued the NCAA so he can get the MVP award back.
Uh-huh.
I don't blame him.
Now I don't understand that.
I'm telling you, it's a shady stuff going on right now in the NCAA. Like they trying to find a way to get a piece of that pie right now, because they said, because remember they passed that bill where players can actually make money off their names and reputations now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that's why they stopped the. I don't know you remember they had the NCAA college football game.
Yeah, that may be coming back real. That may be coming back.
It's coming
real
back
soon.
now because it's coming back. But they stopped it.
That's the reason I stopped playing Madden, because I cannot play Madden without playing the college football game first. Because I used to use the players to put on there after the season though with college football. I put the players on the NFL team for the draft.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why I just love playing that game too.
But it was great playing that game with other people online across the country.
Yeah. Yeah, I see that Williamson dude you talking about now at Louisville. 6'6" small forward.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And did Nickelberry transfer?
No, he started out. He's a McDonald All-American who committed to Louisville.
Yeah.
And people in that McDonald's game saying he's that nigga. He's that good.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, when he go pro, he may end up being a second round pick hitting Jim. One of those guys you seen coming out of nowhere.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Because in the NBA they give you more freedom to do whatever.
Yeah, you plan into a system when you're in college. Coaches control that game.
Like, how you think about Hubert? You like that Hubert Davis hire?
Well, I tell you this, I like that. I like it, but he better produce within 2 years.
Because I feel you. Because they don't. If he don't produce for 2 years, they're gonna fire him and hire a white guy to be the head coach.
It'll be another black head coach at University of North Carolina if he fails. I think, me personally, I think Jerry Stackhouse was a better man for that job. Even though
I think they wanted to hire that one other guy, that little white dude who's at a small university.
Wes Miller.
Yeah.
Yeah, they say because he was winning at UNCG, but UNCG play in a Southern Conference, a smaller conference.
He got Hubert Davis got a large, or it's going to be kind of hard for you next 2 years because half the players left to go pro.
Well, yeah, hey, but he's recruiting different than Roe Williams. I give him that. Roe Williams always recruited big men. He wanted to go. He loved to get 2 big men on the court, and so he recruited everything by position. Whereas nowadays in college basketball, there's no position in the game really.
Yeah, I'm planning on doing a whole lot live on screens about college basketball when the season starts.
Yeah, I found you on T Price channel, and he was talking about it, so I subscribed to your channel. So I got subscribed, and I got
right now. This year with Coach K's last year, this is opportunity for the young coaches in this league to make a foot in the ACC this year.
Yeah.
I just hope they don't do that bullshit. Probably get cocaine that ACC championship this last year.
I hope not. I hope not. I think they're on the decline, to be honest with you, because he's leaving at a time where that team is on a downslope. That's no coincidence. That team was bad last year, and he quit for a reason. He stopped the season for them. He said due to COVID, but if they were winning, he'd have kept playing that team. But I think Florida State will win. I think Florida State will win the ACC this year in basketball.
Yeah, that was some bull. Last year was some bullshit, man.
Do you follow college football too, or just basketball? You follow mostly
College football.
Okay.
Yeah. In this state, I'm real famous, man. Everybody know me from the radio.
Oh, you do a lot of call-ins or on talk shows? Yeah, I listen to a lot of sports talk.
Yeah, I do a whole lot of college. Like everybody know me from the radio. Talking about, hold up, you Lawrence.
Hey, so here's a guy that he's from the Louisville area. Steve Crump. You ever heard of him? He works for a TV station in Charlotte.
Who?
Steve Crump, black guy. He did a historic. His name is Steve
Rummets.
Huh?
You talking about Steve Rummets?
No, it's Steve Crump. He's from Louisville, but he lives in Charlotte. He works for a radio station, television station in Charlotte. And he did some history on the segregation of Louisville back in the 60s.
I never heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, Steve Crump.
If you're talking about what happened at this, it was a store back in the 60s that didn't allow black people in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So they had it was like a diner at that time, and they didn't let black people up in there, so they had a picket sign outside the diner, and basically they had to fall in and let them in there.
Yeah.
But the place now is a drug store.
Okay. So you do any national? You call any national shows like sport talk shows?
Yeah. I call me Fox Sports every now and then. Talk to Ben Mallett.
Okay.
That's like he does like the 2 in the morning show.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like people know me on there too.
Yeah, like this time of year, I don't listen to when football season. I'm more into
the reason I started doing YouTube, like hell, if I'm famous on all these other things, why don't you try YouTube, see if I can get paid for it? Shit.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to try, man. Yeah, but like I said, I got you locked in on here, so anytime you come on, I see it now. But I'm gonna get on out of here. It was good talking to you.
I'm working on a podcast, trying to get a podcast together right now.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'll be checking back whenever you show up. I'll come in and talk to you about sports, whatever, politics, history, Black history, whatever.
I talk about politics. I talk about politics too on LB channel sometimes.
Okay. LB. Okay.
Yeah, I talk about a whole lot of things. Like I really read a whole lot of Wikipedia, look in the history of certain things.
Yeah.
Like really, if you're gonna be a sports fan or talk about politics, you gotta read up on your history. If you don't, you ain't gonna know shit.
Right. You're right. Yeah. And especially if you never witnessed, if you wasn't around to witness it, you got to read up on it. And you don't want to go off hearsay. You want to go by something you've seen or read.
Like I still read up on story. I still do read up on the history of Abraham Lincoln.
Yeah.
About the real reason he got killed.
What was behind that? The real reason?
The South didn't like the fact that he ended slavery because he was dipping in their profits. Really, he didn't want to end slavery. He didn't like the fact that the South was making more money than the North.
It was profitable for them. It was profitable for them.
So he figured. So Abraham Lincoln was a big time racist, just like everybody else.
So yeah, I believe you.
That's what people don't understand. It was all about money at that time.
Yeah, I know people say, well, they freed the slaves. Freed them how? They didn't have nowhere to go. You know?
Really, all the slaves didn't really come free to like 10 years after the proclamation happened. Because people in a certain area did not know that they were free slaves already.
Yeah, like in Texas. You know,
and to this day we still live in slavery.
Yeah. You know, people was talking about Juneteenth. I found out about Juneteenth in the 90s, like back in, I say about 91. I found out about Juneteenth, the understanding and the meaning of it by people from Texas. I was in the military with. That's how I really found out about it.
And that's another problem right there. They don't teach the real history in high school or college.
Well, I got a bunch of books that I've read, you know, and I still have them. I got them now for my daughter to read.
You everything in no book though.
What's that?
Do you believe everything in no book though? Because half those books were written by a white man.
Oh nah, these books I got, they ain't written by white men. Nah, these books came from black bookstores.
The best, like, ain't no people like ain't no people who live around that period around right now. But what you really need to know is if you think great what happened.
Right.
Like, did you ever think about
D-Rock? What's that?
Did you ever think about when they put that when black people marched on Washington D.C. and they had Martin Luther King I had a dream speech. Did you ever think about what they had to go through to make that happen?
I know it was hell. It wasn't easy to get that even set up to do.
And what about that march on Washington? And what about that march on that happened?
You said you was breaking up on me. You said the march on Washington.
They said the march on Mississippi, Alabama, the South, where they put the dogs and water hose on us.
Yeah. I remember going to the stores to a doctor's office in the 80s with my great grandma. And this was in the 80s. They still had this area set up in the 80s where the blacks were still sitting on one side and the whites were still sitting on one side. Hell, they don't even want you buried in the damn same cemetery with them. And you're dead. What harm you gonna do?
Think about those old cemeteries that get those old great plots.
Yeah.
We're not buried in the same cemetery that white people were buried in.
No. I mean,
And you see all those singers living in the 50s, 60s, and 70s.
yeah.
That's because they was on TV. How you know they're making great money like that at that time?
Oh, they wasn't. They caught hell. You can perform. You can perform in front of them, but you can go to the restaurant and eat with them. Do you remember American Bandstand? I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I do.
I think I want to say it was the I can't remember the group. I want to say it was dang, I can't remember the group. I don't want to get it wrong, but I do recall them on there with Dick Clark. That the black people that like roped off, blacks on one side and whites on one side.
You talking about the group who sang that song, Charlie Brown?
That may be them. I think so. But they had them isolated, separated.
Sam Cooke had the #1 song in America, but they probably used a white man to sing it.
Well, Elvis Presley got a lot of credit he stole from Little Richard and James Brown, people like that. They made him the #1. He was the #1 pop star singer in the country at one point in time, or entertainer.
I'm like, come on, you seriously think Elvis Presley, all those songs Elvis did was his? No,
Nah, they paid people. Yeah, they paid people.
When Little Richard did Tutti Frutti on Rudy, Elvis did his version of Tutti Frutti on Rudy.
Mm-hmm.
And another white man did that. I'm like, Elvis did not come up with that song. Little Richard did.
Yeah, everybody knows. People know that. They just gave. He was the one that got the credit. How do you come on, Lou?
Come on, what?
You come on your YouTube show. How do you on? Or is it just a topic you may see you want to talk about?
Basically, something that pop up in my head, I'll be thinking about it.
Okay.
I've been hearing about this whole Cal Kuzma situation. I just saying, hell, I always thought like this whole season. I thought about, man, Cal Kuzma play for my Bulls. I bet he'd be a superstar over there.
Well, yeah, because marketing, he was hurt majority of the time this year.
I hate marketing.
He was hurt. Did y'all trade Otto? Didn't they trade Otto Porter to Orlando?
No, I think he was a free agent when he signed with Milwaukee. I don't like when Ollie Porter played for the Bulls. He kept on getting in the fight with all his teammates.
You talking about Bobby Porter's? He the one jumped on Miritich. Broke his nose or something. Broke a bone in his face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you think the Bulls got to build around Vucevic, basically?
I don't think Zach LaVine wants to be there.
I don't think he'll fit well with LeBron though.
He believe.
He thinks so.
I don't know because I don't think it go back if he want to be a third option.
Right.
Because you know Anthony Davis gonna be one, LeBron gonna be two.
Yeah.
That's up to him.
I don't know if Anthony Davis is up to the challenge to be a number one with LeBron. He showed it in the bubble. In the bubble, he played good.
I think Anthony Davis is the best power forward in the league right now to me. Because when he really want to dig in, he can shut anybody down with his size.
Mm-hmm.
And his post game is sick. I don't know why he don't use it more. Like they're not a jump shooter like KD. Don't be doing that crap.
Yeah. Yeah, he should be down. He should play around the elbow. The elbow on in. I think that's where he should be.
What he needs to do is get a better trainer to help his legs.
Yeah.
There's always somebody that tall have legs problems.
So you think he should get with LeBron and find out who his nutritionist is and his trainer?
No, I think he can hit that weight room, do a whole lot of leg, squats and leg exercises. The reason he has leg problem because his legs are like weak, are weak.
Mm-hmm.
Because I played football for years, I always had ankle problems. And I'm 6'2". I always had to get my legs taped every game.
Did you play with anybody that made it to NFL or against anybody?
No. The highest football play was I won.
Who you broke up a little bit on me.
They said the Lakers trying to get Carmelo.
Who you said who it was? Okay. And you said you played football against who?
They said the Lakers trying to get Carmelo.
He's a free agent?
Yeah.
That would help them, especially like coming off the bench, because he can lead a second team offense. He lead that second team. He can start too, but I think it does to me. I don't think it matters to him if he stars or not.
To me, they 2 years too late.
Yeah. Didn't they try to do that? They tried to get him a couple years ago.
No, they picked that Titty boy over him, Derek Dudley.
Oh, Jared Dudley. Yeah, I remember I think Dudley could be a coach in the future if he really wants to. He's
Oh,
pretty sharp.
hell no.
And he's sharp. He know the game. I'm not gonna say he can be a head coach, but he can coach. He can coach in the NBA. But I think he's gonna be more on TV than anything, because I see him on TV now.
Yeah, LeBron James gonna help him get a job when playing days are over.
Yeah, because he's on ESPN now, pretty much. Sometimes, not all the time.
Basically, if you kiss LeBron James' ass, he gonna help you get a job.
Yeah. Hey, Lou, man, nice talking to you. I'm gonna get out here and finish cooking.
Yeah, I'm about to end the show anyway.
All right, man. I'll be looking for you on here, man. All right.
All right, I want to thank Red Pill, Wee Baby, We Rob, Jacob, 300, Darius, and Kevin for showing up, supporting me. I want to say thanks to everybody who's been supporting me so far. Hit that like button if you like the show. Hit that subscribe button so you can get the notification. Other than that, peace.